Hello everyone, I'm Julian Morris with the Channel 5 News. In the headlines, Nicole Alfred singing a message, the only female among 12 Calypsonians heading to the quarterfinals later this month. Another Miss Dominica contestant secures full sponsorship. And former Barbados Prime Minister Owen Arthur tipped to be LIAT's next chairman. The details of the news coming up.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Hey, what you doing? I doing our multi-budget, baby. Oh, don't forget to pay my school fee on Friday.
So you're up to your neck in debt and just can't seem to catch a break. We get it.
Hire purchase and payday loans charge high interest rates. It's a good idea to consolidate these loans. It will result in lower interest rates and lower monthly installments.
In many cases, consolidations can reduce your installment by as much as 50%.
Here at National Bank, let us reduce your debts and consolidate your loans. Call us at 255-2337 or visit us at any of our branches.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
A St. Lucian national is among 3 first-timers to Dominica's Calypso quarterfinals. Andrea Louis reports.
The Calypso eliminations held over the weekend saw over 50 competitors, with 12 getting the judges' nod to move forward and 5 being put on reserve. Among those heading to the quarterfinals are St. Lucian national Fitzroy Leon, stage name Bingo, with a song titled Judges Workshop.
Can you judge a melody that's original and fresh? Can you feel the harmony when words and music mesh? Or are you swayed by popularity? Do you credit merit objectively? Will you give a man a crown based on baggage you bring along? Don't judge man, judge song, otherwise you're wrong.
Another newcomer and only female advancing from the eliminations is Nicole Alfred, stage name Abia, with a song titled A Message.
This is a message to the chosen ones, seeds of Abraham. This is a message to the Nega Kalinanga, still slaving on the plantation. Never forget the blows that we took, like a shipment of bananas from freedom to captivity. This is a message if your pocket's feeling light and your politics not tight.
And wrapping up the slate of first-timers is Dontre Kamal Lockhart, stage name Mighty D, with his song titled Bold-Faced Thief.
Smart thief don't get caught. No, foolish thief get caught all the time. But a real bold-faced thief will stop at nothing till he knows he leaves you with naught. In the village thief, village comes to thief. Army neighbor thief, family member thief, boys on the block thief, everywhere is thief. Choo, give me.
Calypso definitely runs in the family, as Mighty D is the grandson of veteran calypsonian Julian Picky Lockhart, who also made it to the quarterfinals. The others who made it to the next round of competition are Dave Soulpost Pascal with Natural Opposition, Charles Sour Sour Isaac singing I Enjoy My Life, Narin Trendsetter Murphy with Addicted to Slots, Emmanuel Hakesy Salamat singing I Is Calypso, Daniel Enlightener Tuse, song name Send Me Up, Shirley Lady S. Charles with Kalinago Nation, Kerwin Mighty Omi Kazimi singing I Not Singing for Chris, and Henson Inciter Prosper, song name Pullet in Cabinet. The 5 on reserve are Stebin Prince of Peace Prince with Promises, Nathaniel Nader Dura with Stand Firm, Desmond Lulu Lawrence, song name Give Them Freedom, Steve Triumph Williams singing Driving Cars, and Renner Charles, stage name Mystery, singing Woman Prowling. The quarterfinal competition is scheduled for January 25th at Carnival City.
A 20-year-old from Kingshill is hoping to place the spotlight on the seriousness of depression. This is the goal of Elnara Emmanuel, one of the 7 ladies vying for the title of Miss Dominica 2020. Overcoming Depression is the platform of Elnara, who was launched over the weekend.
Today I rise. I rise to the occasion to stomp the devil of the lives of young people who are living with regret, guilt, and indignity. I rise for you and everyone else like you who needs to overcome depression. Depression is real, and many facades endeavor to gesture this reality. Don't kid yourself. Many of us suffer in silence and do not know how we can get over our despair.
Emmanuel encouraged individuals to look out for signs of depression among their friends and family.
We need to be cognizant of the signs of depression. These signs are all around us, with our family and friends who tend to hide them with the biggest and sweetest smiles. So today, for this cause, I rise. I rise like the phoenix of hope as a strong advocate to help overcome depression. Today, I use my platform as I participate in the Miss Dominica 2020 pageant to raise awareness of a very quandary plaguing our youths, young adults, family, and friends. Let us serve as a beacon of hope to champion the causes of depression and help our loved ones to truly overcome.
Meantime, Member of Parliament for the Roseau South constituency and the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, applauded Elnara for participating in the National Queen Show and said she would like to see better packaging of the overall product to be more effectively used as a tourism tool.
I want to say that we need to take the launchings of the Queen shows very seriously. I believe it's a tourism product, and we must do all in our power to ensure that every contestant is on a level playing field. And I will be speaking to DFC and DDA because I believe these people have worked extremely hard over the years. And I want to thank DFC, I want to thank DDA for the work that they have done over the years. And I believe that the standard of the Queen Show is improving in terms of the production and selection of the ladies.
Another contestant in the Miss Dominica 2020 pageant has received full sponsorship from a corporate citizen. Here is Andrea Louis with more.
Primrose David, who was officially launched in the community of Massac over the weekend, was sashed by Preconco Limited. Preconco Limited is a Barbados-based firm working in Dominica for the past 2 years, which produces prefabricated houses, some of which are being used in government's housing revolution. Ms. David expressed gratitude to the company for their confidence in her.
On behalf of Team Rose and yours truly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Preconco Limited for their kind and timely sponsorship. Words cannot express how I truly feel today. However, I assure you that I will do all within my power to represent you to the best of my abilities to capture the crown for the Miss Dominica 2020. I truly appreciate your confidence in me, and I would like to say thank you immensely.
Primrose will be promoting the platform Culture as a pathway to community development.
As I journey to the throne, I have decided to be a cultural advocate using the platform Culture as a pathway to community development. I believe that many solutions to problems that we face as communities can be addressed by embracing our culture. If we begin formal training of cultural dances, songs, arts and crafts, these can be used as teaching tools among our schools and can also instill desirable human qualities such as discipline and self-expression.
The Queen contestant is also a firm believer that culture can and should be used as an economic stimulus.
If we are able to use our culture to have cultural shows, fashion shows, and art exhibition in the community, then we have introduced a means of economic stimulation. Our seamstresses, artists, songwriters, singers, dancers would always be engaged because we have formalized culture into a means of earning bread and butter.
Primrose David became the third contestant to receive sponsorship as Kimra Charles of Fokole is sponsored by Maxroy Trading Limited. Andrea Louis, Channel 5 News.
You are watching Channel 5 News. We'll have more after this.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protéger corps là ou ka ni sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka exposer tout partenaire au poison et que ça qui ka vini avec maladie. Servi yo condom chaque fois ou ka ni sexe. Changer qui est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Prends responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. Former Prime Minister of Barbados, Owen Arthur, to replace Jean Holder as the next chairman of LIAT's Board of Directors. Dr. Jean Holder retired last December. Antigua's Prime Minister Gaston Brown says this is among several changes being made at LIAT. Prime Minister Brown has also pointed to other changes to include the implementation of a proper reservation system and employee hiring control. Brown highly recommends Mr. Arthur, who he believes invested in survivability of LIAT during his tenure as Prime Minister of Barbados. He says now that LIAT is at a crossroads again, he thinks Arthur is the right person to help to lead LIAT out of its difficulties. Brown says while there may be room for a reduction in airport taxes, it must take place incrementally. Central Bank Governor Timothy Antoine predicting economic growth of over 3% for the currency union in 2020. Antoine says this is in spite of prevailing challenges which include the climate crisis, loss of correspondent banking relations, and high unemployment among the region's youth.
This year, our currency union is set to record solid growth of about 3.3%. Throughout the year, we vigorously pursued our transformation agenda, including inter alia, the launch of the first phase of our digital currency pilot, the launch of polymer notes, and the completion of phase 1 of our campus greening program, our solar carport. We thank each of you for your prayers and support. As we look ahead to 2020, an exciting year beckons. 3 of the bank's key priorities will be financial stability, digital transformation, and climate resilience. At this moment, we project growth for our currency union of about 3.5%.
And Prime Minister Skerrit calls for a return to the days when Dominicans seemed to care much more for their neighbours' welfare. The Prime Minister was responding to criticism of his housing revolution as he spoke during a recent handing over of homes at Cotton Hill in Lagon. He said he was hard-pressed to understand why his administration's efforts to provide for the homeless was attracting such criticism in a Christian country.
I am always perplexed that we say that we are a Christian nation. We have more churches per capita than most countries in the world. But yet people criticize myself and my government for doing these things for people. They say I'm doing giving handout because we're helping the poor. When it is a Christian duty and a responsibility for us to look out for the less fortunate. And so instead of I am being praised for helping the poor, there are some even church leaders who criticize me for helping the poor, because of political reasons. And I'm saying, do I read the same Bible that these people read, or what is it,
The Prime Minister urged the nation to return to the good old days where neighbours looked out for each other.
I believe that we, in a great extent, we have lost our humanity as a nation. We have lost our compassion for people. We have lost, in a great extent, our love for the less fortunate. Do we know our neighbor? Are we really our neighbor's keeper? Have we become so progressed in our own personal circumstance that we do not know who lives next to us anymore? And I'm really calling on the nation for us to go back to those days.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
To end the news, look again at the headlines. Nicole Alfred singing a message, the only female among 12 Calypsonians heading to the quarterfinals later this month. Another Miss Dominica contestant secures full sponsorship. And the former Barbados Prime Minister Owen Arthur tipped to be Liat's next chairman. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You may access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production team, I'm Julian Morris. Thank you for watching. Join us tomorrow.